to turn it on, there's a button around the back. You've just got to flick the perspex cover, switch it on. It only connects to an oxygen port. So once the ventilators are on, you'll go into standby mode, which is the screen here. So you just say if it's a new patient, obviously male, female, adult, invasive, non-invasive, what you're going to use it for, height, and then ventilation mode. Again, you can go through this way to set your modes. You can then set your parameters by clicking the screen, dialing the knob, and just like a Draeger, you have to confirm by pressing it, and then it will go from yellow back to grey again. When you're ready to ventilate, you just have to press the button down here. Navigating the screen from here, you can see that within the mode you have more settings down the bottom. If you touch the button, it will give you some other parameters to change. If you want to switch back into a different mode, you can either hit that button and that brings you to a main screen, or down here, main menu, will bring you into the same screen again. And then here you can change your mode, accept, and it will move you into a different mode. Down the side here you have some manoeuvres, so there's obviously expiratory holds, there's manual bagging, 100% suction. There are no hard buttons for 100% oxygen, so once you've touched the button, the only indicator you'll get is at the top. That is 100% oxygen, and it actually goes for 3 minutes, so slightly different to our other ventilators. When you're finished, just touch that. There's a button here for freeze, so if you hit that, it will freeze your screen. So as you can see, there's no line. And then if I unfreeze it, there you go, it's reinstated. Alarm limits, so changing your alarms. Do the same again, all touch screen, and click to confirm. There's two quite important things to note from here. So the nebulizer function, if you try and press it, it doesn't actually work. So what you actually need to do is put your finger and hold, and it will flash a few times, and then we'll start. And then again, press and hold a few seconds and it will stop. And this is the same again for standby. So there's no other function for turning off the ventilator other than the standby button. As you can see, if you just press it once, nothing happens. But if you put your finger on it, press and hold, again it will flash and will turn off. So I think those are really important features, quite an important aspect as well about the machine and the alarm system. So if I try and put the patient into apnea, after about 20 seconds, hopefully we will see an alarm pop up. As you can see, we've now gone into apnea, given us a nice alarm at the top, and we've moved into backup mode. Now to acknowledge and turn the alarm off, you would naturally press the button here. Watch what happens when I press this button. It not only turns the alarm off, but it will put you back into your previous mode. You also have screen lock on here. If you press it, yet again, doesn't seem to do anything, doesn't seem to work. If you press and hold for 3 seconds, you'll see that it turns yellow and you've got a little message up here. So to unlock, you have to press and hold again for 3 seconds. To find more observations, you can either touch the mode button or go to main menu button down here, and it'll bring up the same screen. And then if you go into monitoring data, you'll get a lot more of your plateau pressures or P-mean pressures, etc. And an IE ratio here as well. To switch it from non-invasive to invasive or invasive to non-invasive, you first need to stop ventilating by pressing and holding your standby button for 3 seconds. And then you need to pick a new patient because the buttons actually won't activate. So go across, new patient. We're already on invasive, now we're going to switch to non-invasive. And here then you can press enter on the modes, pick which mode you're going to use, and click accept. and then press start ventilation. And from here you'll be able to have a look at leakage. If you go into your mode button or into your main menu, they both bring up the same one, and then go into monitoring data, you'll see you have a leak NIV percentage here, as well as other obs. In any of the modes that have a spontaneous element to them, you'll find in more settings there will be eSens, which is expiratory sensor, down the bottom here. It's an expiratory flow cycle sensor, and I've been instructed that 25% is just about right.